Sunday Night Recorded is brought to you by DJ Lyrix Music with support from Keele Howard Stone Comedy.
So the Benito Bowl on Sunday was absolutely beautiful. Y a que no le gusta, que se jode. And yeah, it's going to be an entirely Spanish show, so sorry, Keele.
Thank God.
Yeah. So we're joined, as you heard in the intro, by a friend and hilarious comedian, Sir Keele Howard Stone. How you doing, buddy?
I'm great, man. I'm great. Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh, yeah. No, we're here. We're excited. Miss Info is absolutely losing her shit. See? That's her excited face. Can you say something so people know you're here, not just like a cardboard cutout?
Hey, yo, everyone.
Okay. Yeah, we can edit that in post.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, I loved you on Parks and Rec.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, the first racist joke of the day.
That was an energy profiling.
It was perfectly placed, yeah. No, but don't feel bad, because on the way over, she sends me this video that she found on YouTube of a Keele Howard Stone. Also,
There's another one?
Tallish.
Yeah, have you ever Googled yourself?
I have. I've been working really hard to keep all the arrests out of that first page.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a struggle. But here's the thing with he was also a taller white gentleman with gingerish qualities. And
are you sure I just wasn't a fatter picture of me?
No. That's what I thought. Is this like an earlier version? Something like that?
What you said, but it looks like you, like they AI'd, like if they try to de-age you somehow, like, you know.
It could be me. Let me see what you found.
Can you pull it up? Yeah. So it's a full car commercial.
With the sound on or no?
Sure, yeah.
It's a car commercial?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called If Real People, quote unquote, commercials for real life. It's a Chevy commercial.
I don't remember doing that, but I did have a wild time in my 20s.
Yeah, he was like, I was once on a lot of cocaine. I don't know.
A lot happened in New York.
Yeah. And it was, yeah, I don't know. Can we play that?
I don't know. Can we? We'll find out.
I don't know.
Find out.
We'll ask legal. Technically,
no, that's not me. That's not me.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, she was driving that, and I looked, and I was like, "Whom are you talking about?" And she was like, "No." She was like, "Come on, man, add it up." She was like, "Obviously, Keele." I was like, "I've been adding, but that math ain't mathing." Like, this is definitely not Keele.
I'm looking. I don't have my glasses on. I'm on the little screen. I'm like, "Is it?"
Yeah. But it comes up with your name.
Really?
Yeah. Exact same name.
That's wild.
Yeah. Well, IMDb page, everything, yeah.
I know, and so she found another commercial with him. She's like, "Are you sure?" Like, because just the name thing. It wasn't.
Yeah, it is.
I'm like,
I got to look into this.
Yes.
I get my legal team on this.
Yeah. Cease and desist to that other Keele Howard Stone out there.
Yeah.
Or it was like, I don't know if you ever saw How I Met Your Mother. Like
I've seen some.
Well, there's an episode where one of the main characters, Ted Mosby, finds that there's this other Ted Mosby, spelled the same and everything, like his full name.
Right.
But he does porn. And so he goes to a porn convention to meet this other Ted Mosby. And it turns out that he's a few years younger than the main character, Ted. But he took on the name because when they were in grade school, Ted defended him in some fight. And he's like, I want to grow up to be that guy. And so he honored him has taken his name.
Identical dicks, weirdly enough.
Yes, exactly.
So funny. Weird how life works like that.
I know.
Small world, decent dicks.
That's right. Yeah, that's exactly why.
That's crazy.
Maybe this guy was honoring you for that.
That's such a funny, because I thought that show was kind of like CBS-y, like mainstreamy.
It was.
To have a porn convention in there.
Yeah.
Risque.
It is very risque. So one of the main characters, I mean, his whole thing is womanizing.
The guy who is gay in real life, but is always in a suit.
Yes. Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris. Yeah, he's the man. He does that well.
Oh, he does. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe he had to play a lot of like beard play when he was younger, like had to find himself a way to hide possibly that he was gay. And so maybe he just did womanize when he was younger. But so he does play the role really well. Turns out to be like a really great dude, like if you watch the show in its entirety. But it took me forever to get into it because like I would watch it. I didn't laugh. I was like, this is so corny. How do people like this? And people were like, oh, you gotta watch it, man. It's so funny. I'm like, I don't know, dude. So I kept trying, and then I gave up trying to laugh. I was just watching because they had kind of good relationship advice. I was like, all right, that's not too bad. And then eventually,
it was saving my marriage at the time.
Exactly. Yeah,
but
it's one big inside joke. Like all the stories, all the episodes are connected to earlier episodes. It was like, oh, that one time. So after a while, you're watching it, and it's like you remember that joke, and so you kind of feel like you're with the crew. So it was kind of ingenious the way that they did that. Yeah, they like really pulled in the audience, but it's not funny until you understand them. You know, until you're like part of the crew, and then you're like, that's just, Barney, or that's just Ted,
And Jason Segel's in that show, right?
Yeah. We've seen him in Shrinking recently, which is really hilarious.
I have not seen that.
It's on Apple TV.
That's the one only one I don't have. I don't know why I've taken a stand on it.
I've said that before on this show. It's show for show the most quality you're going to get.
Yeah,
they don't have a ton of shows,
right?
In movies, but what they do have
is
they put all the money into it. Yeah, it's everything that's on there except for, in my opinion, Pluribus. It was fine, but the entire show could have been like 2.5 episodes.
Okay,
because there's so much dead time on that show. Other than that show, everything else we've seen on there, Silo, Foundation.
I feel like, what was the one that Ben Stiller was producing or directing?
Severance.
Severance, yes.
Yeah.
Several girlfriends ago, I was watching that show. And that was a brilliant one.
Show ended, and that was the end of that. Yep.
Yeah, she had Apple TV.
That's what was keeping us together. He's like, I really didn't want to pay that $8.99 a month.
Do you feel that it's weird that way? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and that's another thing. They've never gone up in price, and they've also never had ads. They're just like, we're Apple. All right. The biggest company on the planet.
You're going to make this commission. I'm going to get it today.
It's good, man. It's good. And I wish they were. Yeah, sponsor us, Apple. We're an Apple podcast, but I don't think that translates to the same thing.
We're in the family. Come on.
Yeah, we're in the family. We're adjacent.
If you have T-Mobile, you get Hulu, Netflix, and Apple.
What?
I have T-Mobile.
Oh, you gotta get Apple then.
What?
Look into that, activate it.
Okay.
Yeah, she's told me that before, and I thought of switching over, but it's just like, I already
that should be included? Mm-hmm. So I shouldn't be paying for Hulu separate?
You shouldn't know.
Oh, God.
Ads on Hulu, but they'll have it for free. You won't have to be paying for it.
I need to get my life in order.
Seriously. Yes, this is a very educational podcast, by the way.
I've saved like $10 a month already.
He's like, it took $40 in gas to get here, but $10 I'm saving.
I woke up in Ohio.
That's right, yeah. In 4 months, this will pay off. How far is the drive? What part of the state are you hailing from?
Currently, I live in a town called Hamden. For anyone listening to Stalk and Murder Me, start there. And it was like I had to go through Cheshire, and there was like weird traffic for a minute, so it was a little longer than normal, but like 40.
It's because everybody's always trying to cut over to 691.
Yep, and I was part of that. I was part of that cut. But late night, it's great. Yeah, coming back from Elbow or whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a straight shot. It's easy to get to. I feel like nobody's going there.
Yeah, or coming back. Yeah, that hour from there.
No,
for sure.
But that's where Keele and I met. Was at the Elbow Room.
Yeah, the world famous.
That's right. Yes, the soon to be world famous. There's a famous Elbow Room, I guess, in Miami.
It's probably cooler.
Yeah, possibly. I don't think it's.
I bet it smells better. Yeah. I'm just kidding.
I don't know. It's Florida.
Yeah, but
it is Miami, so
there's a lot of perfumes and colognes happening.
That's true. But the scents they're covering up may be stronger.
Right, but they're not even trying to cover it up. That basement is moldy. I'm getting it's great. And if you're coming to see a show, please enjoy it.
Yeah, enjoy the basement. It gets cold in the winter. But it also stays cold in the summer, so that's good. You would think the way that it packs up in the summer months, like when I started out there, it was packed all the time. You would think it would just be just sweltering down there.
I run hot. I feel like I'm hot down there, but I don't know. But it's good space. It's great for us to work stuff out.
Oh, definitely. You got any shows coming up?
I have two in New Haven this Saturday. And then I'm doing a bunch of shows in Massachusetts for the next 5 or 6 weekends.
Nice.
And then I'm doing a Sunday show on 14th Street in New York on the 8th of next month. I'm excited about it's a bar show, but it's like a cool kids one.
Very cool, man.
I'm excited. I think it's called Secret Sauce, I believe.
Nice.
That's fun.
So I could link all that stuff in the show notes. because this will actually be out Friday. So this will be out before Saturday, before your show. On Saturday.
Oh hell yeah!
So we'll say Friday the 13th. Actually, this drops.
Oh,
so
dang! You're an efficient turnaround.
Yeah, if you guys are around on Saturday the 14th.
Yeah, if you're looking for if you want me to wingman you from the stage, there's a 6 and an 8 shows at the Sandbox in New Haven on Audubon Street.
Wow, is it 6 and an 8? I thought you were talking sizes for a second, but go on. Yeah.
Depending on what you're looking for, find me in New Haven. I got you either way.
You're like, how much of a wingman do you need that night?
The main thing I want to promote is I'm releasing my own podcast called Fuck, Marry, Keele and Jay.
That's hilarious.
It's coming out soon, so look for that.
And Jay?
My co-host is Jay.
Okay, that's yeah. Fuck, Marry, Keele. That's funny. Not with Jay, but and Jay.
Yeah, sort of like Fuck, Marry, Kill, and then PB and J together. Fuck, Marry, Keele, and Jay.
That, I don't know. It was cool, man.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We'll cut that out. We don't need
Yeah. Make sure to make a note to buy him out. We're going to make a merger.
Yeah. Make sure that never airs. Yeah.
We're going to bury you.
It'll just be on it'll be under the umbrella.
Yeah. Hey, man. You've got funds. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, that's where we're working on it. We're working on it. We're licensed.
That's awesome.
So we're working on building a little media house. So we'll see where that goes.
Yeah.
Because I can only tell so many jokes at a time. So
That's right.
What? Hi. Is that news to you? We have a very informed team. She's not surprised by this news at all. Right, Miss Info? Right? Yeah.
No.
Thank you. It's an audio medium. Yes, no one can see us yet. By the way, I have to remind the crew a lot about that because we'll talk about stuff or do stuff like with our hands, and it's like, guys, no one can see it. It's just for us. That's just for us. Maybe we'll do that like exclusively on YouTube or something.
Yeah. I mean, it would be.
You guys
get a camera in here.
Oh no, yeah, we can. We just have to like.
It's a whole other thing. There's always more.
Just get funded for that. Yeah. There's good equipment like here, like the stuff that we bring, but also the studio was nice enough to offer more equipment. So there are things that we can spruce up with, but it's mostly it's just audio. So we have to find our own visual stuff. Speaking of some visual cues. There's a guitar and a piano behind me. I only bring that up because not every guest, but some past guests have, touched the instruments. So if I don't know if you were musically inclined at all, you don't have to do it. It's okay. I'm
not good enough to. I don't want to bother your listeners with remembering power chords right now. But I've heard my dad was very musically talented, and I grew up around a lot of like actually talented people like that. Yeah. So I have a great appreciation, dare I say, envy of it. But I don't claim to be the best with music. But I love it.
No, it's fine because I'm terrible with instruments and stuff. I mean, I played one when I was a kid, and that's about it.
What'd you play?
The clarinet.
Hey,
it's like a staple.
I played the trumpet.
There it is. Yo. I know. Actually, those wind instruments.
I just figured 3 buttons. How hard can this be? And then I was like 8 years old with braces, and my gums were bleeding. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Just kept trying to like just move your mouth and like it's 3 buttons.
I legitimately thought that. That was what I thought.
3 buttons and 600 mouth movements. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I remember I'm not a big guy now, and I wasn't a big kid either. And so I remember when I came home with the trombone, like the first time, I was like, I don't have the biggest instrument. I've always had
looking for my weight in brass to blow.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I always saw myself as bigger than I am. And
Its name is like when small guys get big pickup trucks. Same issue.
No, that's for a different sizing issues. Yeah, no, yes, my car is small. That's the one time I didn't need to compensate.
Getting road rage and pulling up next to a guy in a Ram truck and be like, I bet you play the trumpet too. Fucking dick. Real trombone and the guy over here. That's hilarious to associate that with the little man syndrome.
I know. Well, that's all it is here. It's just brass and dick jokes. This podcast.
Thank God, there's a hole in the market for it. You guys need to fill that with brass and dicks.
thank you for the episode title. We will be back after this.
Me enamoré de tus palabras y tus sentimientos, de tus ojos y tus besos. Me enamoré de todo, simplemente puesto. Aunque me hiciste tanto daño, ay cariño, todavía yo te amo. Y pienso siempre en ti, como si dormías junto a mí. Cuando sueño arropado en tu calor, envuelta en mis brazos. Imaginábamos el futuro, dos tontos dulcemente enamorados. Ahora siento tus caricias, tu dolor y tu presencia, aguantándome el corazón, atrapándome en tu amor. Y siento tus caricias, tu dolor y tu presencia, arrancándome el corazón, controlándome con tu amor, porque aún me enamoraste. Al fin me traicionaste, con tus palabras, sentimientos, con tus ojos y tus besos, pero simplemente puesto. Aunque me hiciste tanto daño, ay cariño, todavía yo te amo. Porque aún me enamoraste. Al fin me traicionaste. Con tus palabras, sentimientos, con tus ojos y tus besos, pero simplemente puesto. Aunque me hiciste tanto daño, ay cariño, todavía yo te amo. Porque aún me enamoraste. Al fin me traicionaste. Con tus palabras, sentimientos, con tus ojos y tus besos, pero simplemente puesto. Aunque me hiciste tanto daño, ay cariño, todavía yo te amo.
Several weeks ago, and episodes ago, this was, I say weeks, but it was actually months. So myself and Miss Info were here. We were with Senor Poirier, El Jefe.
Yeah.
And
love Jeff.
Absolutely. So we're sitting here, and he was the first interview of the season, and he was telling us this story where he was out with you.
With me?
Yep.
Okay.
And you go, yep. And you guys were hitting it kind of hard. And you ran up to this dude and you picked him up, gave him a hug, like some random guy among the crowd.
Sure.
And you were hanging out with him, drank, backslapping, the whole thing, having a good time. And then you come back over and Jeff was like, wow, man, you just go up to anybody, huh? And you were like, you're telling me that's not Ace Rodriguez? You told us, we were like, what? Like, oh man, that was a long time ago, man. Thank you. I didn't know. I was like, that's so awesome. It's nice to be included even when I'm not there.
I'd like to tell listeners I am 42 days sober.
Yeah. But hey, congrats.
Thank you.
And,
but yeah, I believe that story about me.
Yeah, that's so excellent because, it wasn't me, but apparently it was a very good looking guy. So, kudos to that.
There's no two guys that handsome in this part of this.
You gotta find them and kill them.
Yeah.
Just toss them around a little. Yeah, or maybe he was just visiting, as long as he's from out of state.
Yeah, don't stick around. That's so funny. Oh no.
Well,
sounds like it was a friendly time.
Oh no, yeah, he was good. He was like, yeah, so random because he just went up to these dudes.
Oh yeah.
42 days sober for real?
Yeah,
that's cool, man.
Thank you.
Cool. Is that just a January thing or?
Well, 42 days is longer than the month of January, despite how long it feels.
Yeah, I mean, especially when it's this cold. But not like you just start in January, like I just haven't gotten back to it. Or
I keep forgetting to stop by the liquor store in the morning. No, it's hopefully for the rest of my life thing, but it's a one day at a time thing.
Yes, of course.
That's what I've been told. But yeah, no, it's overdue. Yeah. I got after it for 25 years, pretty hard. So
I did not know you were old enough to have been after it for 25 years. So
14 to 42 days ago.
Yeah, wow, all right.
So, yeah.
That's awesome. And for those math majors out there, you know how old Keele is.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them. I couldn't add that.
37.
So, yeah. I got it after the fact.
Yeah.
It's one of my weak points, and I'm okay with it.
You're a younger guy, right?
Go on.
How old are you?
Yeah. So just I know you say this in one of your skits where it's a bitch way to go out to be like, guess my age.
Oh yeah.
God,
you're such a sweetheart. That's why I want to pick you up when I see you. Remember my jokes.
I do. They stuck with me, man. I am 38.
You're 38?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You see what the future looks like, my man.
All right. I can't wait to get shorter and more ethnic. I spend way too much in sunscreen, so I'm looking forward to freeing up some
a little melatonin.
Yeah. I can't wait to go salsa dancing next year. I don't know.
Oh, man. And for the corrections crew, I did say melatonin and I meant melanin, but whatever. Moving on. Yeah.
I need them both.
I didn't catch that. So.
I know, but I've been thinking about doing that lately because sometimes you're just in front of the mic and you're just spewing whatever. Yeah. And everybody's just in the room with me, so everybody just agrees with everyone. We don't call each other out in the moment. And then after I was thinking about it, I was like, that was totally wrong.
That was the wrong word.
Yeah, I'm making false connections. I'm quoting other people. So
I realize how bad I am. Like sometimes with my diction, like when you're trying to put captions on like a stand-up reel. And you're like, oh, that's what it sounds like I'm saying. No way. Because I do have a tendency to talk fast. Especially when I'm like riffing around or something's new and I don't know exactly what I'm going to say.
Miss Info, it happens. Sometimes you just talk fast on stage. She's like, you're talking too fast. You have to slow down. I'm trying. It's not a purpose.
It's so hard to... It's like being in a fight or something. It's like whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, it's so hard to, even though you know like this is the right thing to do, your natural tendencies are so hard to overcome in those moments. You know what I mean? So like it takes forever to, like, you know what I mean? Being said 1,000 times, that little couple of words.
Yeah.
Comes out, that stuff out. I was doing sketches, at the Creek in the Cave a million years ago when it was in, Long Island City. And one of the guys that was we would like premiere new sketches before airing them. And have like headliners and stuff. And just in the middle of like the live show, this guy who kind of had it out for me, I think, looking back on it, had cut together a reel apparently before every take of these sketches. I would go, so there was just this like sound, and he cut together like 70 of them.
Oh my god!
He made a music video of them
and put it up for this audience to see how annoying it was to like edit the audio, I guess. So we do like 5 sketches a month sometimes, and it was just like, okay, all right,
I got it.
Sure. I can go home.
You know what? Then fuck me very much. I'll see you guys never.
It's so painful. It's so painful watching yourself. It's like my hand is doing that thing, and why is my posture like that? Like, I hate myself. But like, I love telling jokes, so this is all part of what you have to do.
It is. It's fun. It's funny. It's like and in your head sometimes it's different. Then you watch it back later, and you're like, okay, that didn't go either as well or as bad as you thought.
Yeah. I feel like I bomb almost always, and I go back and I go, oh, that was okay.
Well, I mean, not just because, you're already on the show, so we don't have to fluff your nuts anymore. But, we've enjoyed so far every set I've seen you do.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah.
So, I don't know about Miss Info. She didn't seem too excited to have you here today.
Yeah, I get it. I get it, though. I get it.
Go on. Is there a defense to that? Or? They can't see you again. So, again, your expressions are not...
They're not coming through. No. Silences. Like, what are you talking about?
So that much attitude does not translate through the airwaves.
They can feel it.
No matter how hard you say it.
Yeah. Coming in through the speakers or your
sweat.
Yeah, you can feel that. Feel that energy.
Cold chill coming down my back.
No, your sets are good. The ones I've seen.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thank
Sets
you.
are really good.
I mean, like my favorite so far has been like when I had that small show in Hartford, and like you guys were all nice enough to come
restaurant.
Oh yeah, man! It was just the funniest. What
was the restaurant? Oh, Spice.
Yeah, Spice. I only did Spice. Yeah, the Raw Comedy Hour. Mm-hmm. And it was just like everybody that showed up just brought so many good jokes. It was like everybody was like,
it was a really fun night.
It was so much fun. And you killed my buddy about his sweater, and I still have that video, and it's so funny. His sweater has a 401k. It's probably one of my favorite jokes of the year.
I remember he was very intimidating. He looked like he was ready to meet anyone's parents. I remember that guy.
Yeah. So Andre is a big supporter. That's my buddy Andre. Shout out. And he's a big supporter of like the comedy, you know, like
snappy dresser, comedy fan. What a good dude. I like this guy.
So yeah, but it's just so funny. He was just on me. He was like, oh my god. He's like, he got on me so hard. I was like, oh yeah. So it's usually what he's looking for, but neither here nor there. Anyway. So sorry, we didn't mean to go on for so long without your questions, Miss Info. Go on.
Well, let's start with the basics. When did you first get into comedy? So I went with your Instagram. I went back to like 2015. Is that when you really started getting into it, or?
Oh no! And sadly, I've been doing this for 300 years. No, I did. The first time I did comedy, I did it when I was like, it might have been like a few days before I turned 14, actually.
When the drinking started. Yeah.
What?
She said when the drinking.
I know I was drinking before I was doing comedy. Well, actually, no. I guess technically, slightly before. I had. So my mom was a British lady, and
she converted.
This is she's just dead. Yeah. Now she's part of the spirit. I don't know if you still have an accent after you die.
She went to exclusively British heaven.
You leave your, yeah, exactly, right? And much more monitored social media in that section of heaven. But anyway, so she was like, whatever. She was British, she had her opinions. Yeah. And when I was 10, the first Austin Powers was like a big deal movie, right? And this is a long story, but it's how I got into comedy. My mom, my dad go to see that movie with some couple they're friends with, and my mom walks out on the movie and like ruins the time for them. My dad's like, you wouldn't believe it. It sucks so bad. Like, your mom got so offended. She walked out, and so she banished me from seeing it. And there's nothing, like, you can like, we can get in like a physical fight. Yeah. I'm more offended if I don't know why something's funny.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like, so I'm on the school bus and I'm tiny and I'm orange and everyone's,
he was in Oompa. He had the surgery. It was successful.
Yeah, I'm just going to get to the chocolate factory. These guys are referencing, Austin Powers nonstop. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I gotta see this movie. So I turned 10. I got a gift certificate. This is back when there was like video stores.
Yeah.
So I had like a gift certificate. I go with my dad and I find Austin Powers. I'm like, I'm getting this movie. I'm going to know what those jokes are about. Mm-hmm. He's like, that's fine. Whatever, dude. Don't tell your mom. But, if that's the case, I'll bargain with you. Spend the other half of that on this tape. And I was like, who's this old guy? He was like, just trust me. And it was the best of George Carlin. And I wore that tape out. I broke that VHS rewatching it. I didn't know that was a thing, that you could just, you know what I mean, be a guy alone talking. And so from then I was like, I'm obsessed with it. I was falling asleep to comedy every single night. Like cassette tapes and stuff, like Jerky Boys, Sam Kinison, old Dennis Miller, like everything. You know, the Comedy Store 20th anniversary cassette box tape, Jim Carrey and everything, and Dana Gould and all these great guys. And so then I hear that Jim Carrey started stand-up at 14, so I was like, I gotta beat him, obviously, if I'm trying to make the big bucks.
Oh, of course.
So there was a dive bar in Orange, Connecticut, where this Roseanne Barr impersonator would book it. And she had jokes like, people ask me if my husband looks like Dan. And we were like, damn, dude, these jokes are so dependent
on people knowing the Roseanne joke. Hold that thought really quickly. Yeah. Like, for our audience, if you're under 35, none of this makes any sense to you.
Yeah,
you just spouted off a bunch of names and the legends of former comedy.
Yeah.
Go on, you're there with Roseanne Barr's impersonator.
Yeah, so I did my first set at 13 and in some biker bar in Orange, Connecticut, and made some bikers turn around on their stool at the bar. And that felt like success enough to keep trying to do it.
Yeah.
But it was like very sporadic because I was so young. And
do you remember any of those jokes?
I had a joke about like it must suck being a dog because they can hear like 14 times better and everyone does the stupid pet voice to them. You know, like times 14. Like whenever a dog does that with its head, he's trying to kill himself. You know? So that was, I think, that's the only joke I really remember from then. But yeah, so it was sporadic a little bit, and then really like, I would say college. I went to Emerson College in Boston. Was doing stand up there, and then in New York in my 20s. Yeah.
Nice, dude. Wait, so when you were in New York in your 20s, this was right after college?
Relatively right after. I did get a RAV4 airborne and took out power to a neighborhood on one spring break, and so took a little pause back in Connecticut to do some things, and then got it together and moved to New York.
To community service, your way out of that?
I moved in with, I got kicked out of my parents' house, lost my scholarship, and had gotten like a summer job at Starbucks, and this like attractive young lady, older than me, had trained me, and we had a fun time together one evening, and she was like, so what's your deal? And I was like, I'm going back to school. And I got the letter like, hey, you lost your, like, you were busy getting arrested when finals were happening. Yeah, you should have been there. So like, you're not going back to school this year. So then I come, and my mom came home from her vacation, was like, get out of my house. So I go back to this girl's house like in a week, and I'm like, hey, remember I said I was moving back to Boston? Can I move in here? And she let me in, and so I stayed there for a little bit, and then was like, I need to be more, I don't want to stall out here in Connecticut. I want to move to New York. I want to do this. So I got 30 days. I bargained my way into being allowed to live at home for 30 days, and commute to New York with the last of my money every day. Like I was working on Wall Street, but to find a restaurant job. Mm-hmm. So I was on that like bar car with these Wall Street guys and found myself a job at Bubba Gump Shrimp Company in Times Square at the age of like 22 or something. And then because of that, I was like instantly 45 friends that are all young and they're musicians, theater people, comics. Nice. So I immediately had this like network of friends in New York, and one of the hostesses let me sublet a room in her place in Harlem, and then I found a place in Queens and was off to the races.
Nice, dude. Wow. That's an awesome story. Like you were like right there where it was happening, which is good.
Oh, well, dude, I mean, Mark Norman, Tim Dillon, Chris Stefano, these were all headliners on my little Friday Creek show. Like that's before, like I remember Shane Gillis doing our show and being like, you want to do a shot with me? And he was like friends with this guy, Tyler Rothrock from Philly. And I don't know any of these people personally. They're not going to remember me, but they were on flyers and they did my show. And
we have him on next week. We'll ask him about
he's on next week. He's in between arenas. But it's so distinct because he just was so who he is. Because I was like, dude, you're like the man. Like, you want to do a shot of whiskey? He's like, nah, man, I'm drinking Bud Lights. Thanks. This is all stupid. None of us are going to make it. That was his energy. His self-deprecation and drinking Bud Lights. And I was like, you are the man. You haven't changed.
No, he hasn't. That's why, he's absolutely true to himself. And you also mentioned Mark Norman, which is just, one of my absolute favorites.
Oh, dude.
I was watching him for so long, like, and people didn't, like, years, like a decade ago, like just little clips here and there of people catching him on their phone, like out at bars and stuff.
Yeah, he did enough of my shows. Him I have hung out with a couple of times, and I was cool enough for a brief period. Yeah. If it was your birthday, Mark Norman would write on your Facebook wall, happy birthday, fatty, you still got it. He would say that to everyone. And there was a couple of years where I got it, you still got it, fatty.
That's amazing.
So that felt cool.
Heck yeah, dude. That dude is fantastic.
He's phenomenal. He's just
so funny, and it's like...
He has joke autism.
Yeah. Like, if you just look at him, if you just see... or just
involuntary.
Just in general. No, you realize that just...
Explain.
No, you've seen him. I'll show you some stuff, but you've definitely seen him. We were watching like an episode of Kill Tony or something, and he was one of the panel guys, and he was sitting next to Matt Rife, and he's just the one that's just like so fast, but his voice, he just sounds like somebody's like stepdad.
He sounds like a 7-year-old stepdad. He sounds like his like elbows won't move from a right angle. He's like, hey, comedy.
Comedy.
But he's amazing, dude. He's
But he's just so funny.
It's so funny.
It's so funny, yeah. And his interactions with the audience are just, top notch. Like at the top of his game. But yeah, so you've had a freaking excellent, just like what an awesome time. When we come back, there'll be a little bit more of the KHS story.
Sure.
Just put that on like
Keele High School.
Yes.
The novel. The novella.
Yeah. Tonight on NBC. Yeah. KHS, like you've never seen them before. Yeah. Right.
You did do a little segue into my next question about the like crowd work. I saw you do some crowd work like when you do your sets. So have you ever had any weird or uncomfortable responses from like a crowd that you had to quickly adjust to, or any experiences like that?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, a lot of them. I think there's crowd work is great when it's organic and fun. The craziest, the best like story that I have, it wasn't when I was on stage, but I used to run an open mic on 14th Street at this place that I think is closed now called the Crocodile Lounge. But I have like a sign up sheet that has like Michelle Wolf and like Mark Norman and Mike Lawrence and like all these other people's names on this like open mic on a Monday list. And so I'm there one time and there was a dude who's a guy, Evan Williams, and a guy, Daniel Parafan, who are Evan's now an LA guy, I think, but they were New York comics at the time and really funny, and they were at that mic a lot. And they were there, and I think they'll remember the story. But I was running it, and the way I used to run mics, because this was like, you'd have like 30, 40 people there to do it. So I would call out groups of 5, and then they would do pass the mic for 5, then I'd call the next 5 from a bucket randomly. So there's like, am I in the next group? Excitement, everyone's listening for their name, whatever. And then it makes it efficient between 5, right? So like a host between every person slowing it down. So this little Asian girl goes up there and is doing her set. And the whole night there was this kind of weird guy who kind of smelled like chemicals and looked like he, worked outside. And he's fine, but like he was just drinking from like when I went there to set up, and then he was drinking through the show. And then he started getting like heckly, but like in a like, this night might not go great kind of energy. And he started like talking shit to this like, soaking wet, like 90-pound little girl who's doing like her set. And I remember being funny. I don't remember who it was, so I apologize. But like, she was doing her thing, and I was young, so she had to be young. Everyone was younger then. And this guy just got aggressive, turned around. The bartender, who's the reason I'm there for the most part and always good to us, cuts him off. And the guy goes, "You're going to cut me off? I'm going to jump behind that bar and serve myself." And the guy goes, "The fuck you will." And it's like they're going to fight. And so the bartender runs around this long bar to get around to the other side. And this guy is coming up, and he's like, and one of the comments is like, "Hey man, leave that girl alone," like right before that. And so now it's like, this little girl's getting terrified. She's next to this dude who's like a grown man who's clearly intoxicated, on drugs and about to be violent. My friend who was sticking up for her is like this overweight guy, comic, sweetheart guy, but like, I don't want to see him get hurt. Yeah. So I just sort of walked up in the back and just knocked this guy in the face. And he fell like into the bouncer. The bouncer takes him outside, and I turn around and I just keep the mic going. Everyone's like, "Yeah!" And it's like, to like crack a guy and then be like, "Oh, anyway, next group coming up. Let's go on." And people are like, "Oh," but like Evan and Daniel Parafan, the reason I mentioned them because when I looked around, they were right behind me to support me, so I wasn't going to be alone if it didn't go my way. And then the guy outside apparently wakes up and goes, "That was assault. I'm calling the cops." Calls the cops, and then is so blackout that he immediately forgets he's done that. Pulls his knife out and goes, "Send that kid out. I'm going to kill him." So now he's called the cops on himself, and they arrive, see him with a knife getting crazy, and bring him away.
Wow.
So that was the wildest heckler I've ever had for a thing I was doing. Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's going to top that story.
No, I was not expecting that. Oh my gosh. Wow.
And dude, imagine like waking up and he's like, "What did I do?"
Well, it's crazy when he came back apparently when they were having like a staff meeting, like at the end of the weekend when they let him out of jail. And they were like, "Yeah, man." And then apparently they like locked him in the bar and then called the cops again and then he never came back.
Boy, that's
insane, dude.
Wow.
Really, wacky stuff.
I know, that dude was gonna get his 2 cents in.
Yeah. It's just so funny to pull out your flip phone, call the cops, and then put your phone down and go, my face hurts. I should kill that guy. And pull your knife out. It's like, yo, you already have the cops coming here.
Like, flip phone so derisively.
I assume it was. This was in the early 30s. This is when I was young.
Yes, exactly. This was a long time ago, kids.
Yeah. We just got out of World War II.
So we forgave him.
I was about to graduate high school,
Yeah, we weren't too mad at him. Yeah, we understand.
It was simpler time.
That's right, he saw a lot. By the way, jumping back on the mic, speaking of like World War II, Roosevelt's cousin, Teddy, he got shot during a speech, finished the speech, and then went to the hospital.
Yo, legend. That's much cooler than my story.
Any like amateur historians out there, if I got that wrong and it wasn't Teddy, whatever.
Never comment.
I'll look it up.
Leave me to believe this.
That's fine. Yeah, write to me about it. We'll Google it. Like 90% sure it was him.
I'll have to look that up. That's crazy.
No, it is. Yeah, it was one of our presidents. I'm like really certain it was Roosevelt, though.
Okay.
They were pretty hardcore. Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah. All right, but anyway, not to derail the comedy talk. At one point earlier when you were talking, you mentioned a few of the people, and you said Jim Carrey, and her face lit up. It's because I love Jim Carrey, and I know you like Jim Carrey also, but like I think it was just like yesterday we were watching some clip of him when he was like younger.
Yeah.
And she just like rolls her eyes. I was like, it was so funny though. Like, was that Ace Ventura? Like, the first one, yeah. Yeah, he was just wild, but just completely made the life he wanted. Like he was took like all that spastic energy and made an entire like career out of it. Legendary career too.
Like, he's the man. He's done it. I went through a period when I was younger where I read a bunch of his biographies and all that. Big fan. Really cool story and like fun stand up. Like he had a joke from that because when I was younger, I mentioned that my dad gave me like this like box set of cassettes, and one of them had a Carrey set, and Jim Carrey had this joke. This is like the time when like Seinfeld is coming around and like getting, noticed for that style of humor. And then there's guys like Sam Kinison running the midnight shows, and it's like this whole other thing, right? Yeah. And Jim Carrey's in that mix.
Yeah, the dirty.
And so Jim Carrey had this joke where he was like, hey, I've got a piece of observational humor. I hope you can relate to it. Gee, don't you hate when you're having sex with 3 women and the least attractive one says, save it for me? Man, that's a drag. That's what my life is like. Crazy things happen to me. It's just like, dude, I love that guy so much. I would have loved to see a full special.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, seriously. Or just like imagine like, speaking of that, have you had, it's one of the Patreon questions or whatever. We occasionally field those. Okay. It was if you could, I'll tweak it a bit. It said like if you could have dinner with like one famous person or whatever. If you could have dinner with one comedian, alive or dead, who would it be?
Have to be Carlin for me. It'd be tough. I mean, it's tough. I would love, Kinison, Patrice, Carlin, and then alive, David Tell.
Yeah.
It's probably my Mount Rushmore too, probably.
But first.
No, go ahead.
No.
What about you guys? Well, you could say 2, actually, because Keele brought up 1 alive, 1 no longer.
2?
1 visiting his mom in British heaven. You think their sets have to be cleaner up there, by the way? While she thinks of her answer.
Wait, it has to be alive or dead?
1 alive,
oh,
1 no longer.
Oh, come on.
For anybody.
Yeah. While she thinks of that, though, like, do you think, like, sets in heaven, if that's what you believe, or whatever the afterlife is, do you think the sets up there have to be cleaner?
I hope no one has to bark for shows in heaven. I hope no one's firing the streets of heaven. Say, comedy show. Angels are walking by on
there's a lot going on.
I'm sure there is.
All the people, there's more people that have died than are alive today, allegedly. So,
sure, maybe.
I'm not an anthropologist, but that's what they say.
I shop at anthropology, but yeah. If that makes sense, that doesn't count as a degree.
Probably the whitest thing you've ever said to me.
Yeah, I just watched an episode of Broad City where they do the display. So I had it in my mind.
Go on.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, we haven't forgotten. We were buying you time.
Who's your favorite comic?
I don't know if I have a favorite.
Or just a couple.
A dead one that I kind of miss is Bernie Mac.
Oh, I love Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can see dinner with him would be ridiculous.
He's the man.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
That's a good.
That's good.
That would be a great one.
All right, go ahead. Alive.
Alive.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to say a female one, but I don't know her name.
Oh.
I'll say.
Maybe it would just
describe her looks in a really derogatory way.
Yeah, you could just stall. Yeah, exactly. Yes.
What?
What's the body like? No.
No, absolutely not doing that.
What do you guess her measurements are?
Yes.
Just on top of your head.
It's funny because
You're that comic that weighs about. I'm kidding.
How did she wear her hair? No, so it's funny because Miss Info was saying before we started how she's surprised that I do have I'm always I want to have more women on the show, make a point. She's like, why? There's gonna be a guy show. I was like,
well,
no,
I thought
it's a guy show.
it was a guy show.
Yeah. This hasn't been a guy show since the start. Literally since the first episode.
This podcast is like a tree fort, okay? No girls allowed.
Yeah. So,
I really trying to buy me time. I don't know. I can't think of her name. I'll say Arnez J though. You guys know Arnez J?
No.
yes, she was at the radio
No,
roast, right?
guy. Arnez J is a guy. Yep. All right.
Okay, go on.
You guys do your Googling later.
Yeah.
Okay.
But at the Brady roast, her name was Jay.
Who?
Jay something. The girl
At the what roast?
The
Tom Brady.
roast. She had glasses, black girl, very funny.
Sam J?
Possibly. It was the only time I've ever seen her. I haven't seen her stand up before or since, but
I'm not sure who we're
but in any case, shout out and apologies to Arnez J.
Yeah.
Come on our show.
Please go on your show and we don't have.
He's the funny bone in Manchester or Hartford, whatever.
Yeah. And that's who you would meet of all the comedians. A lot. Yes, I'm sure.
Cool.
For me, no longer with us would be Robin Williams, in a heartbeat,
He's the man.
Possibly if I only even had one. It would have to be a long dinner though, because I feel like we would get off on a lot of tangents. It would probably take an hour just to order.
I met him on the street once.
What?
Yeah.
Go on.
I was with my buddy Jared. It was Emerson College days, Boston. And my friend was like, dude, you've been looking like trash. We're getting fancy boy haircuts. We're going to Newberry Street, which is the cool, expensive street with whatever. I was like, all right, fine. I guess I'll spend this week's money on a haircut, whatever. Mm. And we're walking down the street and I'm looking and I'm like, that dude looks so much like Robin Williams. That's crazy. And as we get closer, I'm like, yo, is that? And as we're literally almost brushing shoulders, I'm like, that is Robin Williams. He's with this age appropriate, hot lady, and they're just having a quiet, no bodyguards, and we're just walking down the street. And I'm like, we go past them a little bit. I look at my friend Jared and I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, I have to. And I just go back and I go, Mr. Williams, I'm in school here. I'm a student. I'm trying to be a comic. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for all the specials. Thank you for good law. Thank you for everything. You're the man. He was like, oh my God, that's so cool. Where are you going to school? I was like, Emerson. He's like, I have so many friends that went there. You're great. And about that long is all I got. And then a swarm of Asian tourists were like, Robin Williams. And I was looking at him, I was like, I'm so sorry, dude. And he's like, don't worry about it. And then we just part ways and he starts signing their stuff. And super. In that one moment, he was just every bit sweet. Yeah.
Oh, he was. That's what everybody I never got a chance to meet him, but that's what everybody always says, that he was just so open and friendly. And
I've heard rumors that he's the only comic that no one cares that he stole material because he was just so improvisational, and he was known for almost getting taken advantage of backstage a little bit because someone would come up and be like, "Hey man, you said my joke," and he'd be like, and then write them a $5,000 check. I'm sorry, I'll try not to ever say that again. My bad. Yeah. And then when he would have relapses, I've heard he would get a little wilder. But yeah, when my one experience with him was perfect. It was very, very nice.
And nice of you not to try to get anything signed in that moment. And you're like, well, it's in third.
I just wanted to, I don't know. I just thought I need to thank this human for all the good stuff he put in my life.
Just for the hilarity of it. Yeah. Now there's definitely people that I would, actually, which is funny because, not on this podcast, but I remember being asked in an interview about some of my writing back in the day. And it was if you were able to thank someone, who would it be? And, it was actually Whoopi Goldberg. Because I was a kid, yeah. Like, she was, yeah, I know. Right?
That explains your set.
Yeah, there it is. It's so funny because it's just like, one, you know, obviously because she was very funny in, you know, the films and stuff she put out, whether it was Ghost or like Sister Act or, you know, she was like,
she had a pretty good career.
Yeah, right. But yeah, no, there a ton like in the 90s, but also like, she was black, and there weren't too many funny black or brown people on television or like that mainstream, you know, like Eddie Murphy, but I wasn't allowed to watch his stuff.
Sure.
And, you know, like she was family friendly, like she was in my face, and I was just like, oh, there's, you know, someone that, you know, I could aspire to. She's the only like non-white funny person that I get to see. Which was just like cool, but. You know, think back, it wasn't like a big thing in my head. I wasn't like actively seeking it, but then I look back and I was like, man, that actually just, it did a lot for me. It let me know that like, hey, it's okay. You just not gonna be funny. Like, doesn't matter. You know?
You're allowed.
Yeah, exactly. And so like that was one, but definitely like it's just like watching her, Robin Williams, Jim Carrey, like these people that can be funny as hell and then also do really serious work. I've always found like so fascinating. Steve Carell is probably the one that does it like the most often and really well right now. But just like I don't know if you've ever like thought of doing like serious roles or something like that. Like I know you've acted a bit, but
yeah. Well, when I was young, I went to an arts magnet high school, so I'd do like math and shit in the morning in my town's high school, and then I would drive to New Haven.
Like Peter Pan.
I didn't do much dressing up. Pretty much wear green when I was that age. But yeah, I was in the theater program at ACES ECA in New Haven in high school, and then I went to the theater program at Emerson for college. And I wanted to very much be a serious actor for quite a while. Was a theater bro, bit of a pioneer in that genre of dude, and So yeah, I have thought about that. I've done a little bit, but if it comes up, if it becomes a possibility again, I'm game for the right thing.
I'm jumping in.
First. For sure.
Balls first, whatever the role requires.
Freckles first.
It's great, dude. But like, would you dye your hair for a role?
Oh yeah. I did. We used to do a show we had a group in college called Random Arts Delegation, and we'd make these shows to like we did one where we sort of made fun of the real world. And then we had another one that was like Celebrity Rehab, and it was basically like somewhat of a cohesive show, but it was something where you'd have an excuse to have like a confessional that would be like this dude became a huge deal. I don't know. We haven't talked in a while, but George Watsky was in it, who's a big spoken word guy and a musician, rapper, and him and Michelle Macedo, who's an actress out in LA now and musician and great. And it was like a show that would give you an excuse to like do a confessional performance, solo performance. So like I would do stand up, they would do music, poetry, whatever. And then you go back into like this little show we'd made. And we did a Celebrity Rehab one back when Owen Wilson was having a little trouble. And so I dyed my hair blonde and had to do that. Yeah. But yeah. I'm always looking to alleviate myself of the orange curse for a minute, but my current girlfriend likes it, so she's like, "Don't do that. That changes who you are."
Yeah, no, that's perfect. She likes you. She likes you for why she met you. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny. You just go there one day, like search up her search history, like just look it up, and it's all like just ginger porn, and you're like, "No, she profiled her."
Yes, I'm locked in.
It's like I'm just another one.
It would be way weirder if it was like exclusively the opposite of that. Like this is a charade.
Just short, bald black guys.
Like who are you trying to impress with me? That's what you like. I don't get it. I don't have enough money for this to make sense.
Oh man. But I feel like we've opened ourselves a little too much, and Miss Info here hasn't shared a lot. No, go on. Yeah. No, what?
I'm just in the background.
Yeah, of course.
What do you want me to talk about?
Two things. One, any, comedic inspirations or artistic inspirations? Or she works in, like a computer-ish field. Mm-hmm. So,
ish? IT, that's literally the computer field, right?
I have an artistic bone in my body. So.
Yeah. And she's left-handed. She's got to have an artistic bone in her body. So.
I paint by numbers. That's how artistic I get.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So anyway, any inspirations? They could have been of whatever denomination or color you want.
Inspirations for what?
Just anything. I don't know.
Who are the top IT people in the world?
Yes, exactly.
You were a little girl. You were like, I want to fix the system.
Right. That's right.
And free a company of viruses because...
The Matrix is my inspiration.
Nice answer. Matrix 1 is perfect.
Yes. So the Wachowski siblings.
Here we are. Getting canceled. Episode 11. Everyone knew it was coming.
Oh, man. No, the best part about not having sponsors yet? So what the fuck we want?
Yeah.
I said siblings. That's PC. And the other thing, was there anything that you weren't allowed to see as a kid? I'm going to tell mine in a minute, but Keele told his earlier.
Anything I wasn't allowed to see?
He wasn't allowed to see.
Austin Powers was banished.
Yes.
Until I reached the ripe age of 10.
No, everything else was pretty sheltered, but not like what I watched, I don't think. But then again, you wouldn't find me trying to watch something I wasn't supposed to watch. Unless it was like, you got the squiggly lines on the TV trying to, that's pretty much it.
HBO After Dark?
Yeah, she was hotboxing her TV.
I remember those days.
Yeah, those.
Yeah. And looking for boobs like Sasquatch in the woods.
For you youngers, hotboxing is when you would rig your cable box. A cable box is how we used to get television. And you would rig it to show you naughty channels. Go on, Miss Info.
That was pretty much it.
And explains an episode about how you used to hotbox.
I don't know if we even had cable. I don't remember that far back.
No, if those channels were sort of coming in, that's because you had cable. That's really funny. That I was not expecting that answer. No,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, for me there two. There was one that I wasn't supposed to watch, and there was one that I, like you had said, like you heard everybody on the bus talk, and you were like, I have to know what these jokes are.
Yeah.
So the first one that I wasn't allowed to watch, which just made me want to watch more, was American Pie. There wasn't a lot censored.
Same idea.
There wasn't a lot censored for me, but for whatever reason, my mom, I don't know what she heard about.
Was it the fucking the pie?
Whatever she heard about it was absolutely true. That movie's wild.
Was it the dick in the pie, maybe?
That was probably the bit, yeah. That whole movie, everything about that movie was ridiculous and so well done and so funny, and still holds up today for the most part.
The first one, for sure. Yeah. I think there was the first couple that whatever then became just
the
basically
offshoots were terrible, but like the main story, the main crew, like American Pie 1, 2, and American Wedding.
Stifler, all that.
Yeah. The one with Stifler, Jason Biggs, and all them. Like those connected. Those were really good. The offshoots were just
a way to sell
boobs
to teenagers.
And
Blockbuster.
Really crude jokes. Yeah,
that's really what it was.
Yeah, it was just boobs and crude jokes. Yeah, which is like
maybe we should do that for the rest of the day. I don't know.
That's where we're going after this. If you guys want to join us,
local time bars, exclusively shows VHS tapes.
Yes, National Lampoon's entire library. Yeah. But then the other one was when I was, I want to say early college. Was Brokeback Mountain, because there were a lot of jokes.
You weren't allowed to see it?
No. I'm asking no entity did not allow me. No. I was allowed to see it. It's just that I didn't see it, and then because of the jokes, because of everybody joking and talking, I was like, I don't want to keep making jokes about this movie. I haven't even seen it. I was like, I feel like we should watch it. So there were 5 guys. So it was some of my wrestling buddies and yes. Very like the men's men of our day.
5 dudes from the wrestling team.
Yeah. We weren't all in the wrestling team, but 3 of us were. The other 2 were other athletes. One was like
they were on the snuggling team, perhaps.
The wrestling team? Is that what you said?
Yeah. So there's 3 of us from that team. Then there was a lacrosse player. I think the other one was just football, or he did like 2 sports. Anyway, so we were at my sister's house. She had a big downstairs living room. And
perfect for the boys to watch the boys.
That's right. So we were all like, we were gathered up, and then, but you have to do this like it's strict fashion. You can't make eye contact like the devil.
Right. Just lotion and eyes forward.
That's right. And there were like giant, like cushions between us.
And a fury of hands beneath the blanket.
Yeah. No, there was no eating, no drinking. You were just staring dead ahead. You were going to grind your way through this, literally. But so we were great teachers. And it took about 20 minutes of just really like, we're going to do this. And then we're starting to watch it. and it is dead silent. I've never been in a more quiet room my entire life.
Yeah.
Dead silence. Even DMV is louder in this place, and it's just like straightforward. And then, like 45 minutes into it, one of my good friends, his cousin didn't live nearby. She texted him. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm over here." She shows up with a group of girls. We turn off the TV and they run it. "Oh, what are you guys doing?" "Oh, nothing. Yeah, we're just talking about sports. Yeah, just working out, doing stuff. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Yeah.
Regular push-up competition.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? Yeah, what's up? Nothing weird going on here,
That's
and
so
then,
fun.
And then one of them finds the DVD case. And she's like, "Oh, this movie." She's like, "Why is it empty? Are you guys watching this movie?"
Oh my
God. We're like, no, we're not watching this. She was like, "Oh my God, you guys are watching Brokeback Mountain." We're like, "No, we're not." So she's like,
was it good? I never actually saw it.
Sir, that is a moving film. It is quite a...
Was it a defining moment for yourself?
Yes.
Did we realize a few things?
It was a stiffening moment. Well, I'll tell you, as we were watching it, an hour and 20, 30 minutes into it, at some point in the movie, there are boobs. And we openly cheered.
Sure, yeah. We're not gay, definitely. It was Facebook all the days. Definitely, yeah.
Exactly.
USA, I'm not gay. I'm definitely not gay. USA. No, bro, you smell good. Anyway, USA.
Hey, after this movie, you want to, maybe bake something?
You want to go camping? Oh, we should go camping.
Yeah, we should go, yeah. Those woods look interesting. Where was this filmed? Yeah. But okay, so
I had sort of a moment like that. I remember because the movie 300?
Yeah.
So I saw
it's normal to have gotten a boner during that movie.
It's totally normal to trying to question your sexuality now. I saw it with dude friends in the theaters, and it was a very successful movie, and every theater was packed. And the whole smart or whatever kicks the guy down the well. And so I'd seen it in the context of with my buddies in a packed theater where I think the action was what we were all whatever. And then I remember watching it with mostly women. I was at my friend Alyssa, who's now one of my best friends of all time. They're married, but we all met freshman year. But we were at her apartment, and a lot of the female friends from our crew and me were hanging out waiting for whatever. I was probably skipping class, who knows what I was doing. But 300 came on, and I think I was the only man in the room. Wow. And I realized how much that movie was also geared towards women.
Oh, yeah. I was just going to say, I was like, how much you're
they're all just sweating, I was like, oh, right. I need to hit the gym.
Exactly. That's what you're like. I realized how much you needed to work out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Miss Info knows that movie. That's her fallback reel,
Yeah?
Yeah, right.
What does that mean?
Yeah. Everybody has that little reel.
In your mind.
You're in the moment.
Sure.
And you're like, I'm actually fucking this person.
Yeah.
Who can I think of? Just
Jake Gyllenhaal and Heath Ledger. You just told us.
Yes. Yeah. Nope. The entire cast of 300. Who can I think of? Yeah. That's her fallback reel.
Good game.
Again, we can't see your face.
You're projecting here.
No, why? What's your fallback reel?
That was bringing it up. It's more organic conversation.
What happened to you? I mean,
no. What were we thinking of?
What?
Who were we thinking of? Ephraim, Lautner.
Stay in the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, she's lying.
Just think of wherever I was when I first heard "What's My Age Again." Beautiful moment. Love Blink.
Oh man, no, they were great. It's funny because I saw we're over time, even though we're not timed. I just always like to keep it an hour.
Yeah. This was great, man.
Yeah, I'm not kicking you out. By the way, I just looked down and I was like, all right, it's an extra long segment, and we got some extra time in, which was definitely good. Let me think. Was there anything else you wanted to know?
Any other questions from the internet stalking?
Yeah.
No, I think I'm okay. Has your style changed from when you started till now?
Sure, I hope so. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I should think maybe about that more. I've always been kind of self-deprecating like, if I make fun of myself, then I can make fun of the world. I feel like, is, maybe like a psychological hurdle I need to get over. But self-deprecation, I don't know. I think it's hard. I mean, there's comments that are like, I'm a one-liner guy, I'm a this guy, but if you tell stories and you make observations and you tell jokes, I feel like you dabble with a couple different things, and it's like, I don't know. Comedy's one of those things where, like, if you get too highfalutin in yourself, it's annoying, I think, probably to listen to. You know, like, what vintage dick jokes are you telling? But it's like, I definitely want to do longer stories, and I definitely not enough hours in the day to write, man. Like, I'm sick of my own stuff. You know what I mean? Like, do you ever get that way? You're like, every new joke, I'm doing a new bit about being sober, but I'm loving it and growing, and some stuff about the kids I don't have. And, those are fun new toys for me. Yeah, those are good. But yeah, I don't know how to answer that, really. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's 2 minutes of dead air. No,
I'm going to cut most of this out. Most of this is going to be cut over with ChatGPT.
Yeah. Tuned into the episode. It's only 14 minutes long. It's just
me talking about Brokeback.
Yeah.
Everything else is cut out. It's just a way for you to get that.
Yeah, and the title is still Brass and Dicks.
Wow, and it's more meaningful that way.
Brass and Dicks, the Brokeback saga.
Did we mention the Instagram? Did you mention your Instagram handle?
At Keele H. Stone, and look out for Fuck, Marry, Keele, and Jay.
That's right.
Yes.
And his sets this weekend for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, come out in New Haven.
In March as well. But yeah, we'll throw all that in the show notes. Again, if you're a other comedian just starting out or famous like Keele, come join us. Send in. We'll have like this thing, so we'll let people send in. Like, so far, it's only been with music that they've done. They've sent us music, but you could send us like a clip of a set or something if you want it.
For sure, man.
And we'll just throw it in there, just like a little 90 seconds with Keele, or something like that. So
absolutely.
For future reference. And any parting thoughts, Miss Info?
God damn it! No,
just for Keele, for the audience, for anybody.
I'm good.
This has been such a nice,
this is more
lovely
participation than I intended.
Thank you.
Right? Yeah. See? Yeah. The production team is really angry a lot of the time. Probably because we don't pay them.
That can't be it. Can't be that. Nobody likes money.
Yeah, just here begrudgingly. Wives like money. Anything for the audience, Keele?
Dude, just thank you for having me. This is cool. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the pod here. This is a good time.
Yeah. Thank you, dude. Any parting wisdom for aspiring comedians, artists of any kind?
Slow motion better than no motion, baby.
That's true. That's also his dating advice.
Yeah, I'm older. Did I mention that? I can't do what I used to. Take a lot of fish oil.
That's right. It's like, these hips are not as functional. It's like that one country song. I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was.
I don't know that song.
Really? That's a really good one. I'll have to play that for you. Drawing a blank, you people. I want to say it's Garth Brooks, but yeah.
When in doubt.
It's exactly, but it's a song about like he's at a bar and like these two girls try to get him for a three-way, and then eventually he's like, well, I'm not as good as I once was, but I am as good once as I ever was.
I still got it.
That's such a good line. But all right, and that's it for me, guys. If you haven't seen it yet, go see the Bad Bunny halftime show. It was spectacular. Got to. It was so good. It's round, man. Start and end the show with it. It was incredible. All right. Thanks, Gil.
Yep.